Okay, but everybody, I've been meaning to do a video for the Roborock S5 Max. Now, I've had this machine for about a month now, and I haven't had any problems. I haven't bought a robot vacuum for a long time, years since they first came out, because I didn't think that they have, obviously years ago they haven't perfected the product. Still, the product is not completely perfected. Now, I'm going to include the footage of what this machine does a little bit later in the video. I'm just going to give you a rundown because vacuum videos probably aren't all that fun to watch. But in the video later on, if you want to stay tuned, you'll be able to see the progress that this machine has made. I have a relatively small apartment, about 800 square feet. I have a tile floor in the kitchen. The reason why I purchased this particular model, the S5 Max, is because it has a very large water capacity. The water is used for mopping, and the tile floor is getting dirty constantly because we have the backyard. We're coming in, dirt's getting on the floor. We were mopping every single day. Not anymore. This S5 Max, I chose it because it has the largest water capacity, or it did have it at the time. Now there is the S6 Max, I believe it's called. It's the latest Roborock that came out. The difference is between the S5 Max and I believe it's called the S6 Max. If you look up on the Roborock website, you'll be able to confirm if that's the latest version. The difference is that it's gotten more intelligent. So the S6 can now apparently determine whether or not an item is a cord, to steer clear from it, because these things are notorious for sucking up cords and you have to mess with them to get them released. I would not personally buy that one. I can still return the S5 Max if I chose to and buy the S6. It's probably a little more than $100 more, maybe $150 more, something like that. I wouldn't do it because it's still too new of a product for me to feel comfortable with. I saw some reviews and I saw that S6 Max, it's not as great as far as detecting things as what it is, as what we're told from the company. Not that it's doing a bad job. It's still very intelligent and more intelligent than the S5 Max, but I would still choose to wait on the S6 Max until that one's perfected, until they came out with another couple models to make your money's worth. Because the S5 Max, I haven't had any problems with the cord except for one time, and that was actually my fault. So, I haven't had any issues with this S5 Max. It's been great. It barely gets stuck, unless it's my fault. I'm messing up. And I haven't had any issues. Once I fixed my problem, haven't had any issues with it getting stuck. Haven't had any issues with it cleaning. It's done a fantastic job. So again, I'm just going to let you know I completely recommend the S5 Max for the large water capacity. Its mopping capabilities are almost human, in my experience. And the amazing thing is it's only using water. You're not using any soap. You're just using water, and it makes my tile floor shine. You're going to see it later in the video, if you stay tuned, that it picks up dirt. I show the amount of dirt that it picks up. I also show the tile floor after it cleans it. While it's cleaning it, you'll catch glimpses of how shiny that tile floor is. So I highly recommend it. I think it's a great purchase. It was worth the money. It's very expensive. I'll leave a link to where I bought it on Amazon so you guys can check it out if you want. It's got nothing but really good reviews. It mops fantastic. If you need a robot vacuum that mops, this thing is almost human, so buy it. It's going to make your life a lot easier. The amount of dirt that it sucks up is incredible. It's a long, compared to the other Roborocks, it has a smaller dustbin, and that was to allow room for a larger water capacity. You have to weigh out your options. I purchased this because I didn't care too much about the vacuuming capabilities as I did the mopping. But once I used it, and I saw how well it vacuumed, I was like, wow, this thing is incredible. So for me, it's perfect. Perfect size dustbin, perfect size water capacity. Haven't had any problems. It is very intelligent. It gets every centimeter of the apartment except for along the edges of the walls where it's too close to reach. It is almost perfect. It is almost human, and it does a better job than me. So it's worth every penny in my opinion. So if you were thinking about it, as far as the lineup goes of the Roborocks, they're all great. If you want one for mopping, I would recommend this. I would not recommend the newer one because, again, they're not smart enough yet. So this one is the perfect size. It fits everything right now. So that's my review. If you stay tuned to watch the rest, that's wonderful. If not, you don't have to. I recommend it, and I'll leave that link for Amazon. Thanks for taking the time, and I hope this helps somebody. Take care. Is he cleaning the dirt? Wow. It straight up just cleaned all that dirt right in front of my face. Look at this troublemaker. What's he doing? What's he think he's doing? Okay, so I sent this little guy into the kitchen only, just specifically to mop, and it's doing it right now. First it vacuumed, and now it's doing a little mopping. Let's see how this goes, because the real main reason why I bought this thing is just for the mopping. That's the main reason. It's a pleasant surprise that the vacuum is incredible. The dustbin is a little small, but for my small apartment, if this is used every day or every other day, then it shouldn't be an issue at all. I mean, you'll still have to empty it every day, but, you know, that is, you know, by far a chore. So this is the floor in the kitchen. We'll see how it went when it's done. Guys, look at the amount of stuff this thing picked up. Isn't that amazing? It's complete. Just finished mopping the kitchen. Did a wonderful job. All the stains except for one stain are gone. All the stains except for one are gone. And now it's going back home. This thing is so cool. Oh, it's getting ready to park it up. It's going to park it up. Backing it in. Beep, beep, beep. Charging. So let's check out the water capacity. Alright.
Switching to vacuum mode.
I filled this all the way up when I first started, and it is still has about half the amount of water left in it. That is great. And it washed the kitchen 4 times. It mopped the kitchen 4 times. It's got half the amount of water left. This is awesome. Let's check out this pad. Pad is dirty. Pad is dirty. It did a great job. Excellent work. Just got to clean off this pad and we're good to go.